I've noticed that a lot of people have been posting a lot of coming out stories. So, mine's basically the same, um, just normal. And yeah, sorry about the whole little robe thing. I love robes. So, yeah. Anyways, so, back on track. Well, like I said, my name is Brian, and I'm gay. Have been, always will be. Let's see. Been gay for quite a while. It was, I knew I was different from a young age and stuff like that, like normal people go through. It wasn't until I was about 13 that I actually accepted who I was and not who I was, but not the whole gay part. So, this whole video is me talking about my experience of me being gay, so you can know what it's like. Maybe that it might help out some of you younger generation people understand what it's like to live in a life like this, and it can be happy or it can be sad, it's up to you. Anyways, where to start? Well, okay, I'll just start with my late childhood. Well, of course, I felt different and stuff like that, and I noticed I was different from a very young age, like I said, and it's just been growing on me and stuff like that, but I really didn't take effect of it until I was 13 when I fully accepted it and stuff like that. But anyways, so so skip forward, not much to talk about there, to my actual coming out. I was very afraid of telling my parents because I was afraid of what they would react. I've heard about some parents kicking their kids out on the street and stuff like that. So, hold on. Okay. So I thought that, I didn't want to be kicked out on the street, but, I was going to take that chance anyways. So, so I while I lived with my grandparents. I told my parents a little while after, but, I sat down with my grandparents, and of course they were like freaking out, of stuff like that. But anyways, so they were kind of freaking out, like, oh my god, what did he do? Did he get a girl pregnant? Oh my god. No, I didn't, so false alarm. But anyways, so I told them that I was gay, and at first they were silent, like, oh my god, we have a gay grandson. But of course, everybody has their experiences, and some parents are okay with it more than others. But yeah, I came out to them back in, say, about September of 2009, and of course this is July 23rd, 2010. So 1 year, almost a year later that I've came out. They still haven't accepted me for who I am, which, it kind of hurts down in here, but of course it's nothing I can do about it. But once I told them, they were trying to ask me all kind of questions, because where most adults figure it's like, what did I do? I did something that changed their lives. I might have did expose them to something. Nobody exposed me to anything. Well, I had a rough childhood, growing up with, my mom was with an abusive husband and stuff like that, so I kind of grew off that, but I wasn't mean myself. I'm like one of the most nicest people you could ever meet. But anyways, so certain people have different effects of why they do things. And for me, I became gay. Well, I was gay because I just liked guys more than I did girls. So I wanted to put this video out here to show y'all, well, tell y'all what it's like. So to finish up my coming out story, I after we sat down and I told them, they were answering me all those questions like I said, and they were kind of freaking out about everything and stuff like that. I went blank. Oh yeah, and then they were asking me if I got raped and everything, and I was like, no, because usually most people that are gay have had a rough childhood. So yeah. Anyways, so it wasn't until like a couple of days later that I was feeling good about myself, because I came out to the world, and and it takes a lot of courage to do that. And most parents, and I'm glad I have some good, loving grandparents, and my real parents, they're supportive of me. And most parents don't know what to do. So they're like, oh my God, we can't, what are we going to do about this? So I just want to say, if there ever comes a time where you're in this situation where you need to tell someone something, just go ahead and tell them. But have everything planned out. Like for me, I didn't know if they were going to kick me out or what. So what I had planned was I had everything packed. My clothes, things that I would need. And I had everything packed it for just in case they did kick me out. So that that I would have my stuff and I would just go ahead and get out if they wanted me to. But of course they didn't, so that's good. But like I said, most parents are different, so just beware. Be prepared, of what the answer will be. My grandparents still haven't accepted me, like I said. So, it's just something that I have to live with, I'm not dwelling on it, We've had a couple of talks in the past about it, and I doubt he's going to accept it at all, but, I still love him. But, anyways, I understand that a lot of young adults, like me, I'm 16, I'm about to be 17, but, younger people like in the 12s and 13s and 14s, they're scared of coming out because they're afraid of what people will think about them. It can be scary, but on the other hand, it can't. Well, it can, but it really isn't. Because you might be, oh my God, what is everybody going to think of me? But if you have loving parents and good friends, they'll back you up no matter what. And since I am in Fort Payne, Alabama, and I live in a small community, there's about less than 1,000 people at our high school, but out of those 1,000, I have over 50 friends that are fully supportive of me, and I cherish that, because without them, I wouldn't have gotten through what I went through, when I came out. Excuse me. But anyways, so, because I can understand where most people come from when they say, well, you don't know where I'm coming from, or, you don't understand what I'm doing, why I'm doing this. And to me, I can, because, see, adults, they think they see you for who you are, but they don't. The person that can truly understand who you are is yourself and people that have been in your situation. So, some parents can understand it and some can't. Most of them can't, because, they're like, oh, you're a child, you obey me. And like me, well, I just go with the flow of whatever comes my way. But for these younger adults that I'm wanting to talk to, don't be afraid. If something like that ever does happen and you want to, come out about it. Just do it.